A lot of familiar faces.
Yeah. Hey, welcome back.
What's up? Glad to be back, man.
How'd it go?
Went well. Working out for my hometown team. It's fun being in here. You know, I was in here as a kid growing up, just shooting hoops. Now I'm here working out as a pre-draft prospect, so something special.
What do you feel like you're going to bring that's most appealing for these NBA teams?
I say most thing I'm going to bring is my IQ of the game, the way I go out there and lead my teammates, get them in the right spots, especially defensively, especially at my size. They want to see somebody get into the ball, so I say those are the main things. When you have this short amount of time, how do you make sure that comes across to the scouts? Well, first impressions are always good, so the first time you step on the court, you got to impress them with something. And what I try to go out there and do is impress them with my talk, the way I'm engaged in the game. So that just helps you flow better in the game.
Yogi, how did Tom Crean and IU kind of prepare you for this step in your career?
He prepared me like a lot of the drills that we do out here. We used to do every day in practice. And you know, what he always taught me is just hard work and work ethic. That was it. And that was going to prepare me for, you know, my dreams. So that's what I try to go out here and do.
What kind of feedback have you gotten, both in terms of where you might be drafted and in terms of what the NBA people think you need to do?
You know, not sure yet about possibly potentially where I'll be drafted. As right now, just late second round. You know, they just say I need to go out there and impose my will. Somebody at my size, my position. Just how can I go out there and show them my intangibles that someone else doesn't have?
How confident are you that you will be drafted?
How confident?
Yeah, that you will be drafted.
I'd say confident enough, not overconfident about it. I felt like I've gone out here and kind of moved my name a little bit up the list. So I just try to go out here and just keep doing that every day.
Will it be a disappointment if you're not, or will you see that as an opportunity to pick a team where you might have the best opportunity as a free agent?
Yeah, that I won't be discouraged by it. That probably would be better to go undrafted. You know, pick a team that could probably give me the best opportunity.
What have you done with your three-point shot, especially over this last year or so? Because it seems like you've really elevated your consistency from that line. Just constant reps. Reps, man. Change it up a little bit. It's more fluid, less motion in my shot, more mechanical, and just reps. That's all I do. I just like to get reps up, get that feel, just go out there and knock it down.
Yogi, how do you like your tour around the United States and all these pre-draft camps?
It's a little exhausting, but it's fun just to go out there and see, you know, different cities that I've never been to. So it's just a good experience.
How many teams have you worked out for?
Today was 15.
15? Any more?
One more tomorrow. That's it. Boston.
Boston tomorrow?
Yep. Yeah, so 16 total.
Yogi, since a very, very early age, you've been at the top of every rating chart since you were a youth. This is probably the first time in your life you've not been, right up here with. Is it a different experience? Is it kind of a good challenge for you to to fight your way up the rankings, so to speak? I
feel like it is a good challenge, and for me to be at the bottom, I understand that. I'm playing against the best of the world right now, so everybody has to go in and prove their worth, and that's all I'm trying to do.
How do you maybe deal with that challenge when you hear people say things, like maybe your size would be a challenge in the NBA? How do you approach that, and do you think about that?
I don't think about it too much. I hear a lot of people talk about how the NBA is changing and they're going to smaller guards now. So you got guys like Kyle Lowry, Isaiah Thomas that are pleading my case pretty well. So thanks to them.
Have you done much specific thought about to the Pacers, how you would fit, what you believe you would bring here? That wasn't me.
Yeah, I feel like I could bring speed, tempo here. I've seen them play a little bit, obviously being from here, so I think I can bring speed, being able to knock down the open shot, and being a solid defender.
Do you remember the first time you came here to shoot around?
I can't remember. No, I was probably 7 or 8 though. Yeah. I'll tell you that. Young.
On the main court or the practice court?
No, practice court. Right here on the side, go over there. Yeah.
What was that like?
It was cool, man. Being in here, thinking I'm just like one of the NBA players in here, just practicing on the court.
How'd you get in? I mean, how was it that you were able to come in here and shoot?
I can't say. It might have been before a game. I know they like let people down here sometimes, little kids, just to shoot around. I think they may have been it.
Did you come to a lot of games as a kid growing up?
A few, not too many.
Any stand out in your memory?
Not so much.
Did you get feedback today from the administration, and what did they say?
I haven't got feedback yet. I'll probably call my agent after this, see if they gave him feedback. That's where I normally get the feedback from.
How would it feel to get drafted by the Pacers if that were to happen?
I feel like I have a lot of love here, especially that. I know my parents are like that because they come to every game right down the road, so that'd be something special.
Have you leaned on some of the older IU guys that are already in the league at all about this process?
Not so much about this process, but more the process when you get in the league. You know, they talk about there being a lot of free time, so keep your nose clean and other things. They just want to see you work. That's it. That's why teams draft you, and that's about all it is.
What's been the biggest difference between your individual workouts in college and then you get to a setting like this?
Well, it's not 3 hours long, so it's a lot better than college practices. A little different here. You got guys over there watching you, basically playing for your money, so that's a little bit different than it is in college.
If you don't get drafted, obviously you'll probably play in summer league and try to catch on somewhere, but do you have an inclination one way or the other in BBL or Europe? Does one place make more sense than the other for you, if it comes to that?
I'm not sure. Right now, one goal in mind, so just focusing on that right now.
Where will you be during the draft here in Indy?
Yeah, I'll be in Indy.
Is there a level of comfort here, or is it more stressful to come out here and perform in front of these guys, knowing that this is your hometown? You've been here plenty of times for Big Ten, for probably state championships too. When you walk out here, is it kind of like, I know this place, or more eyeballs are on me?
I feel like those guys that are sitting over there, they have 137 games on me. So I go out here and just think of this as another opportunity for me to showcase my ability. So I don't go out here and think I'm nervous or anything. I just show them what I can do.
Are you glad you stayed for your senior year?
I'm glad, man. Yeah, very happy. I feel like that was one of the best decisions that I probably could have ever made because it helped me in increasing my draft stock.
How close were you to not coming back for your senior year?
At one point, I'd say I was about 70-30. But, as time went on, I was, 50-50. And then, towards the end, I felt like I should come back.
So one time you were 70% leaving?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was there anything in particular that shifted you to the other side?
Not necessarily. Just talking to people, them thinking that I could probably make it even if it was in the second round.
Did you just drive over from your parents' place this morning?
Actually, I stayed in the hotel last night.
Yeah. Were you somewhere yesterday working out, or?
Here. Yeah, I got some shots up here.
Oh, okay. When was your last team workout?
I worked out for not so many, man.
Only 16.
16. Where was I just?
Somebody on Wednesday?
Was it Wednesday?
For 2 days ago, you said you were here yesterday, but were you with the team 2 days ago?
2 days ago, no.
Okay, so,
I was home.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've been in town for a while at least.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but you stayed in the hotel?
Yeah, I stayed in the hotel.
How come?
How come?
Yeah.
Just thought of it as any other trip, man. I'm not home right now. It's a business trip, so I've been staying hotel everywhere else, so do the same thing here.
Okay.
I forget, Yogi. Did you get invited to the combine? You did. Was that terribly disappointing for you?
Not necessarily. I knew my agent had about 20 teams that were interested in me and wanting to bring me in for workouts, so I felt like those teams that wanted to see me, they were going to be able to.